And legends from every state. The Hatchet House in Portal, Nebraska. Legend says that in the early 1900s, a school teacher went mad and decapitated all of her students and placed their severed heads on each of their desks. She then removed each one of their hearts and threw them off a bridge into a nearby river. The locals call it Heartbeat Bridge. As you walk across the shuddering boards, it sounds like little tiny heartbeats. What state is next?
Today, we will be talking about the top 5 creepiest images that was ever captured on camera. So at number 5, we have this picture of 2 friends. It looks pretty normal, right? But if you pay close attention, you could see a mysterious figure holding on to the girl. Many wonder how the heck did this mysterious figure even appear because it wasn't there in the first place. At number 4, we have this picture taken of a hallway. But if you pay close attention to the back, you could see a mysterious figure that is just standing there. Very creepy indeed. At number 3, we have this picture of a child who's on a swing, but many people want to know how the heck did he even end up that high in the first place. At number 2, we have a picture of someone who posted, "If this disappears, this is how it looks like," of a Malaysian plane that later went missing. Number 1 is so creepy, I really was left speechless. Just take a look.
Did someone catch a fairy on video? This person claimed that I caught a fairy on their house security camera. Look at it. When you pause the image slightly, this is what you see. Could it have actually been a Tinkerbell flying in their security cam? Before I continue, Trump is still trying to ban TikTok. Just in case he bans TikTok, I found an app just like it. Link is in the bio if you want to join too. I'm gonna be on there. Some people claim the fairy in the video is actually a wasp, but I don't know. You guys think it was a fairy or wasp?
Scary ocean creatures caught on camera. This looks like some kind of shape-shifting creature. Scientists are not sure what it is. This was caught on a Shell oil rig camera. It looks like a gigantic monster squid. This is said to be a gigantic megalodon shark. It has red glowing eyes. Just imagine running into this while scuba diving.
Hunting photos taken seconds before the end. Part 1. The woman in this photo, Courtney Sanford, took this selfie and posted it to Facebook with the caption, "The happy song makes me so happy." A few seconds later, she collided with a recycling truck in a fiery blaze that claimed her life. This photo shows a man named John Jones who was exploring Utah County's Nutty Putty Cave. While he was exploring, he became stuck and was trapped upside down for 12 hours until he died due to cardiac arrest. This is the last picture ever taken by Filipino politician Ronaldo Dogsa, who accidentally captured the face of his assassin and moments later was shot and killed. This photo from a surveillance cam shows 2-year-old James Bulger holding the hand of a 10-year-old boy at a shopping mall in England. The 10-year-old boy, along with one of his friends, abducted, tortured, and murdered James, making them the youngest killers in British history.
Details may be graphic and disturbing to some viewers. In 1922, the maid of Hinterkaifeck, a German farm, quit her job due to hearing voices at the home. She believed it was haunted. 6 months later, the owner of the farm, named Andreas Gruber, found footsteps in the snow that lead into his barn, but no footsteps leading out. A few days later, his neighbors recalled him complaining about missing his keys and hearing footsteps all over his home. After nobody heard from the family for several days, they decided to check on them. They found the family dead. Investigators believe the killer methodically lured half of the family one by one to the barn before slaughtering them with a pickaxe and then murdering the rest of the family in their beds. The killer allegedly stayed at the home for several days after the murders. He went as far as cooking meals and even milking the cows. Despite interviewing over 100 suspects, the killer was never found.
What's up? These are some of the scariest things ever caught on camera. Part 1. The picture above supposedly shows a haunted doll that was made by a prisoner in a World War II camp and was gifted to a man named Michael Diamond. Now Michael, as soon as he got this doll, knew that this was not any ordinary dummy. You see, right when this doll was in Michael's possession, he had an eerie feeling that filled his body and convinced him to set up a GoPro camera and capture anything that this doll may have been doing overnight. His shadow box is now covered up with a blanket and wrapped in a chain, and this next clip will explain why. Now I know you all saw that, and honestly I can't explain it, but Michael Diamond, the owner of the puppet, even claimed that he collects unusual artifacts on a daily basis. This one in particular gave him the fright of his life. Don't forget that demons can latch on to certain objects, so who's to say this isn't one?
I want him to 7.
So I bring in 11.
Help me.
Help me.
It said, be careful, help me, inside there. It keeps saying they are inside.
They are right there.
They are right there in there?
If you're alone outside and this whispers your name, run. Sam was alone in the park when he saw this step out of the woods and whisper his name. He made one mistake then. He didn't run. Instead, he began to talk to the creature, and he learned that it had been killing visitors to the park and eating them at night. It grabbed Sam and told him that he had to help it murder innocent people or it would kill and eat him instead. Sam had a hard decision to make then. Should he help the creature kill others and survive?